Assalamualaikum and hi students, my name is Miss Wawa. Welcome to Chapter 10 Coordination. We will focus on 10.1 Nervous System. And at the end of this lesson, you should be able to state the organization of the nervous system. Alright, so this chart only shows you an overview of the nervous system, whereby the nervous system consists of central nervous system, also called as CNS, and peripheral nervous system, also called as PNS. Central nervous system consists of brain and spinal cord, while peripheral nervous system consists of motor neuron and sensory neurons. Motor neurons can be divided into two, that is somatic nervous system and autonomic nervous systems. And the autonomic nervous system can be divided to sympathetic division and parasympathetic division. Let's learn about nervous system a little bit more in the next part. First of all, we get to know about the neuron cell, or the basic unit of nervous system, whereby a structure of neuron consists of cell body, axon and dendrites, whereby the cell body contains all organelles and cytoplasm that belongs to an animal cell. The first type of neuron cell is sensory neuron, and they are typically located at eyes, ears and surface of skin. They are also called as afferent nerve cell. The structure of sensory neuron, it has a large cell body that located between dendrites and axon. Second type of neuron cell is motor neuron, and typically can be found at brain and spinal cord. They are also called as efferent nerve cell, and their structure, the cell body located near to the dendrites and away from the axon. And the last one is association neuron. As association neuron, it is also called as interneuron, and it has a smaller size of cell body that located near to the dendrites. And it also can be found at the brain and spinal cord. Just now, we had identified that a nervous system consists of central nervous system CNS and peripheral nervous systems PNS. So, what is the function of CNS? CNS is the site of integration for information in nervous system, which will coordinate all the body actions. And it is included the brain and spinal cord. For PNS, this is a part of nervous system whereby the nerve cells will mainly extended out from the brain and spinal cord to the other body parts, and it comprises of sensory and motor neuron. And these nerves will form the communication network between CNS and all the body parts. Furthermore, let's knowing more about PNS, peripheral nervous system. It consists of sensory neuron, whereby sensory neuron will detect input or stimulus from somatic parts of body, for example skin, and other visceral organ in body, for example heart, and will carry the input to the CNS. And after integration, motor neuron will transmit the output from CNS to the body parts such as organ. So they all are called as effector. As we know, motor neurons can be divided into two. There are somatic and autonomic nervous system. Somatic nervous system consists of receptor and nerves that concern or related with the changes in the external environment. For example, in control the voluntary responses of skeletal muscle. However, autonomic nervous system will regulate the internal environment by controlling smooth and cardiac muscle. For example, it controls the involuntary responses in the heart, stomach, intestine, and glands. This illustration shows us how receptor and nerves of somatic and autonomic division will detect changes, or it is stimulated by the changes, and then it will transmit impulse signals to the CNS. After CNS integrate the information, CNS will transmit the output signal to the effector, and any action will occur. For more knowledge about somatic nervous system, it consists of afferent or sensory nerves or neuron that transmit impulse in the form of electrical signal from receptor to CNS, and information that transmitted from the CNS via the efferent motor nerves will be transmitted to effector, for example, the skeletal muscle, and it will control the skeletal muscle contraction and relaxation. For autonomic nervous system, it consists of afferent or sensory nerves that transmit signal from receptor in the internal organ to CNS, and the information transmitted from CNS then will be sent or transmit via efferent nerves to the effectors. For example, the effectors are smooth muscle in the intestine, cardiac muscle in the heart, and stomach, and also glands. How an autonomic nervous system regulates our body internal environment by undergoes several homeostatic mechanisms. This is due to the works of two autonomic nervous systems. The first is sympathetic division, and the second is parasympathetic division. Sympathetic division will cause energetic and stressful activities. For example, the heart rate that increase or speed because of the stimulated by impulse from sympathetic nerve tissues, while parasympathetic division cause leisure and maintenance of activities. For example, the heart rate being slowed down due to the impulse from parasympathetic nerve tissue. This is the summary of organization in nervous system. Thank you.